Hey, Nick Smoot at Smarter Agent, and today I want to talk to you about two things. There's some great things happening in the world of mobile, and I want to share them with you. One is kind of best practices around QR and a little bit of education around QR codes because they're popping up everywhere. And two is a report that has to do with the industry and commerce of mobile because there's some great news around that. So I'm going to start with the industry commerce. Forrester is a company that does reports, and they just kind of focus on different data, and they just released a report that says in 2011, $6 billion will be flowing through this screen to consumers that they're buying, acquiring, doing different things. That $6 billion through the mobile. They're saying by 2016 it will be $31 billion through this. Now, if I'm a business, if I run a company, if I have a good service, something I want people to know about, I would be thinking about how do I get in front of this little 4-inch screen? What's the strategy? Does my website work? Is my content, goods, services available to be discovered by the mobile? What am I doing to prepare for that right now so that when 2016 gets here, that I'm not sitting back on my heels going, wow, I should be a part of this $31 billion sliding through here. I would start when it's $6 billion now, or even if you've already started, then you're ahead of the curve. And I'd be thinking about what can I do to get there now? So with that said, I want to slide into a few things. One, I want to talk about mobile and QR specifically because, as you know, Smarter Agent, we're the most comprehensive app backbone in the United States. We helped kind of invent the space of GPS discovery. And we have this incredible app backbone that works. We built it. It's great for consumers. And then a big company started contacting us and partnering with us to where now we have major partners that we private label our app for them. We create it for real estate agents. We do it for brokerage offices. We do it for other companies outside of real estate. And we're helping prepare this mobile revolution. And you need to be understanding some of the best strategy, tactics, things you can be doing. I want to talk to you about QR codes because that's a big thing in the mobile revolution right now of how to get in front of this screen. Lots of people think that if they just do a QR code, here's a QR code. You can see that right there. You can even scan it if you wanted to. That is from Sotheby's International Realty. If you scan that, it drives their app right to your phone. Great use. It's a good QR code. It's not terribly complicated. It's in the Wall Street Journal, by the way. So if you want to scan that, it's not complicated. Complicated means you have a bunch of little itty bitty dots. You've seen some of those ones. So hard to scan. That's a great QR code. That's good mobile strategy. So what I'm saying is with QR codes, there's a few mistakes I've been seeing happen. Businesses are creating them. They're complicated. That's one mistake. So they go to goo.gl to create them. That's a place you can create a free QR code, or bit.ly, and they shorten the URL and create it. Sometimes they'll make them on ones that don't shorten it, and they put in this super, super, super long URL, and then all the dots get so many that you can't scan the thing unless you're sitting there for like 30 minutes. It's awful. So make sure that you have the right URL shortener. That's one thing. The other thing is, what are you driving it to? When I scan your QR code, does it drive to a mobile optimized experience or a non-mobile optimized experience? Because when I go to a non-mobile optimized experience, that would be, for example, a website that's not designed for mobile. Being designed for mobile means a couple things. One, realize this. You have 4 inches of screen there. It's not a big cinema display. It's not my desktop display. It's not my laptop. It's 4 inches max. And so you're trying to cram everything that you put on a desktop into this little thing. Not going to work. Realize this. When I'm using a mobile, what's a good mobile experience? Simple. Focused on one thing. Great experience right there. So you want to see a good mobile experience? Go to toor.me on your phone and tap the demo button. It'll show you what a good mobile optimized experience looks like. You'll notice it focuses on one thing, has feature buttons along the bottom so that you can kind of move through the site that way. That's excellent mobile optimization. If you want that for real estate, we can hook you up. That's one of our companies here at Smarter Agent is TourMe. So if you are doing it on your own, I would suggest check out a WordPress site. That creates at least a mobile optimized experience to where it focuses on making it fit to the screen right. But I would suggest work with a partner like us to be able to launch great, incredible apps, mobile sites, do all the right things, and get in front of this $31 billion. A few other quick things on QR codes before you put it out to production. So if you're going to put it in the newspaper like these guys, make sure that you test it first. So meaning you scan it yourself to make sure you actually typed in the URL right so you're not sending them to some weird site that doesn't work. The other thing is make sure it's mobile optimized. The best QR code readers out there, my favorite is Neo Reader. Now you can use Google Goggles as well, but Neo Reader is a great app that works on all platforms, and it's very stable QR code reader. Those are my suggestions around QR. But all that to say, if I were you and I'm running a business, there's an incredible psychology about somebody on their phone. If you can capture their attention on this thing and get them looking at it, interacting with your products, goods, services, there's an intimacy, there's a psychology behind this because it's so personal to them. They keep this thing on their person at all times. They keep it in their bag, their purse, anywhere. I don't have a purse, but I have a man bag. It's kind of like a man purse, but I do keep it in there or on my pocket. So get in front of this. Be thinking about it. If you have any questions, email us. You can email me, nick@smarteragent.com, and we can talk with you about apps and mobile sites and QR. Look forward to talking with you, and have a great day.